Alright guys, hopefully you can hear me okay. So a lot of you know through my social media, Instagram and TikTok, that I fed the less fortunate or rough sleepers there for almost 2 years. Now I'm going to try and bring some more acknowledgement to people around Australia who are going without rough sleeping and things like that, and I'm going to look in this area that I've been told about. It's tucked away, but let's see what we can come up with. It's just opposite here to the train lines, and the crazy part about it is, guys, that just upstairs, I was just there, there's an Audi. It's a mezzanine car park, and people have been rough sleeping in this area.
Candidate for Lord Mayor of Melbourne has suggested housing the homeless in hotels until long-term accommodation can be secured. Aaron Wood will today unveil the program designed as a circuit breaker while new housing is sourced. The plan would cost taxpayers $3 million a year. It isn't clear which hotels would be involved.
Melbourne's homelessness crisis has triggered a remarkable act of generosity. Dandenong philanthropist Margot Hartley was so appalled domestic violence victims were forced to live in cars and motels, she used her own money to build emergency accommodation. Nick McCallum has her incredible story.
Hardship meets generosity.
Hello.
Hello, thank you so much for what you've done.
Lovely to meet you.
You too.
The start of a beautiful friendship.
You say thank you to Margot.
Oh, it's so beautiful to have you.
You can actually see down there, guys, that's a tent. That's someone's old tent, and I'll be honest with you guys, I have seen a tent that's already set up here. I'm going to try not to intrude on the individual, but yeah, we'll see what we can come up with. I just want to, there you go guys, that's another tent. That's literally another tent there. full on, guys. Pretty full on. It's pretty full on, what I was trying to say. As you can see, guys, like someone's been rough sleeping here, literally under here, bro. You know what I mean? You know, this shouldn't be happening in Australia. Should not be happening in Australia. I just want to bring awareness, and guys and girls. When I say guys, I mean guys and girls. Yeah. In Australia, this should not be happening. That people generally, it comes down from substance abuse and mental health issues. I was going to see if someone was here, and I got my beanie. I was going to say, because it's a bit cold at the moment again because of the change of the weather. But yeah, it's always just be grateful for what you have, guys. And I mean that, guys and girls, you know. It's full on. Just to think upstairs from here, literally upstairs from here, guys, is an Aldi. This is a mezzanine car park. The people are getting ready for slowly Christmas. And other individuals, this is their home. You know what I mean? When you think to yourself, you got nothing. This spot here, I'm not too sure about. I can't see if I had my torch, but I'm not going to trek through that, guys. I don't know. Like, you have a look. If I had a torch, I would, but I had my torch in my bag, but I took it out, believe it or not. But I don't want to be that guy flashing a torch if someone is in there rough sleeping. If you just have a look, bringing awareness to what's going on around the world, and even the lucky country we used to say. You know, Australia was the lucky country, guys. There you go. There's the V line again. Because it's obviously country Australia, Gippsland. But it's pretty surreal. You know, even when I got out of incarceration, you know, I lost so much. Pretty much lost everything. And one of my things I did was I prided myself on not asking anyone for anything. You know what I mean? But so for some people, they don't want to, I guess. Could it be from shame? Could it be from, wow, shit, I almost slipped. It's a bit of a hazard. it almost gives me, I don't know what feeling it is. You know what feeling it is? It's sort of, be grateful. I said this to one of my friends, Paul, who you guys have probably seen in a lot of my videos. Be grateful for what you've got, because I used to say it that when you had a shower and you got a roof over your head, 4 walls, and you're warm and you got food in your stomach, be grateful that that you have that, because yeah, there was no one in there, but maybe they're going back there later on tonight, you know, when it starts raining and windy. Well, it's been raining and windy anyway today, but so you can see the wind howling, or you can see it on the trees. But this is their refuge. This is their shelter. And I'll edit this, put it all together, and I'll tag the local MPs, and they're aware of it. Mr. Wayne Farnham and Warren Pickering, and they know, they're aware, especially Wayne. He came out to one of my events. I'm going to try and do something with him again, and Peter O'Days this Christmas again. I know it's only just for Christmas, but it's sad. It's just so sad that someone's jacket, that this is happening in Australia. And I'd love that people, I mean, there's homelessness around the whole world, we know that, but where is it? It's over there. Now I've got to be careful here because I almost slipped last time. It's coming from there. I almost slipped on the way down because it was just so slippery. I think that's a gas cooker. It was. No, I don't know. But you know, us guys and girls on YouTube doing stuff like this, we're doing it because the mainstream media is not doing shit. They're not showing this. And that's why, like on Instagram and TikTok, on Instagram especially, I'm getting, one of my videos just hit 5.1 million views, and there's a reason for it, because it's real as it gets. Like I say, you know, that's my YouTube. I designed it myself. That's my YouTube channel. I don't know if you can see it because of the jacket, but so show some support, subscribe, and I promise, if I make money like someone like old mate Spanian, I'm not going to spend 60 grand on my fucking teeth. I'm not going to spend, I don't need a nose job. Oh, my nose is big anyway, it is what it is. But I'll get back out there and start helping people, you know. That's what I'll be doing with the money I make. I'll help people. Obviously, I lost so much when I was incarcerated, but like this is, imagine when you go home tonight, guys, yeah, when you guys go home tonight, or if you watch this, yeah, and you're upset because you haven't got what you want, or you want the new iPhone that's what, $3,500, and this, that and other. Yeah, if you're coming to this to sleep, yeah, and I can see why they sleep up here, because there's no wind. Yeah, there's no wind at night when you're trying to sleep. The cars, you can probably hear the cars, and I'll show it. I was literally just there. You can hear them. Everyone's just going about their day, rushing around like headless chooks, like we do, because cost of living is so high around the world. Australia, we're getting milk dry, bled, and people are time poor. It's not helping others now. It's me. That's it. But I want to do these YouTube videos to bring acknowledgement to people around the world, and like I say, that's another tent there. You know what I mean? That's another tent there. There's another tent over that was over there. Probably because, I don't know, maybe the weather's getting a bit better. See, you can see another tent. There's another tarp. The weather's getting a bit better. Maybe they moved somewhere else. Hopefully they found housing. Hopefully they have. You know, there's people just driving past, but the average person's got no idea that this is happening, especially in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, Gippsland, God's country. And it's really sad, guys. It's really sad. Shouldn't be happening. Shouldn't be happening. So really sad. Another shout out to my channel. I don't know if you guys can see it. There'll be a link in the stories. Subscribe. Press that button and subscribe so we can get it out there. Is mainstream media doing this shit? I almost went up on that as well. Mainstream media is not doing this. Probably people now will know where I am, like as in what I'm showing. Literally, excuse me, literally up there is Aldi. People are just going about their day, stressed to the max because cost of living so high. Christmas is coming. We just finished with Halloween. True. But it's just another distraction to think that we're getting ahead. Now I think we're called the working poor. I think we're called the ones that can. There's a lot of guys and girls who have got CRN numbers. They can't even get a job, and then they end up back in prison in the same situation because it's on the stock exchange. There's a global entity. They need those cells filled. What is it about? It's on the stock exchange. The globalist elite. You know? Ooh, can't say that too much. I'll get shadow banned and blocked. It's against an agenda. But like I say, guys, subscribe. Help me build my platform to get more evidence and, you know, more acknowledgement out there of this. What's going on? There's a church. You know what I mean? The sad thing is, hardly anyone's going to church anymore. Is it when we were a Christian nation, love thy neighbour and help each other? That's all gone. It's all gone. I'm going to take my jacket off. It was actually really cold, but now it's all right. So like I was saying, guys, that the video footage that I just took, that's the mezzanine car park. So that's the car park there. So everyone's just going about their day, getting, you know, more food. And yeah, you just don't know, eh? You just don't know what's truly happening underneath your feet. Yeah, literally. How ironic. And how ironic is it? There's a church across the road. I wonder if they know. Literally, Aldi's just there. That's where you go under. And how funny is this? Well, not funny, how ironic. Right next door, community corrections. Yeah, like I was saying, how funny is that? So it's just literally down there, and literally here, Justice Service Centre. So your CCO, your parole, all that sort of stuff. Pretty ironic, it's literally right next door, right? How funny is that? Literally right next door. Peace out.